about AI, and also tonight, Tim Akanusi, the founder of Mortgage Market, is your shapeshifter. All of that to come, but first, the very latest eyewitness news.
Good evening, I'm Maki Malapo. As the media fraternity mourns the untimely political journalist Tsidi Madia, many across the landscape and the political spectrum have expressed their heartfelt admiration for her work ethic and fond memories they will forever hold dear. The Eyewitness News Associate Politics Editor died in hospital this morning following a short illness aged 42. Tsidi spent much of her career holding politicians accountable and always chasing the truth. Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi says Tsidi was not only a journalist of exceptional caliber, but also a voice of reason and fairness. Action SA leader Herman Mashaba says although Madia's life was short, it was deeply impactful and meaningful. Echoing the tributes shared by political colleagues this afternoon, the African Congress for Transformation says Tsidi dedicated her life to giving a voice to the voiceless. Eyewitness News Editor-in-Chief Nissa Ali takes a look at Madia's life.
Tsidi passed away in hospital this morning after a short illness. She was the jewel in EWN's crown. She was a powerhouse. She was brave. She was the consummate professional who worked tirelessly in pursuit of the truth. She led by example, mentoring and training many young political journalists. She formed a formidable politics team, which she was so proud of, and delivered one exclusive after the next with absolute humility and professionalism. She constantly raised the bar for herself, juggling reporting and her editor responsibilities daily. Laughter and robust debate would always surround Tsidi. Outside of her public persona, Tsidi was fiercely loyal to her family and friends. Her no-holds-barred approach seeped into every aspect of her life. She worked hard and loved even harder. The sun shines differently without you today, Matsediso. Our thoughts, prayers and support are with Tsidi's father, her siblings, her nephews and nieces, aunts and uncles, cousins and broader family.
NSFAS says it miscalculated its coffers for the registration of university students and is subsequently 10.6 billion rand in the red, owing several institutions. The funding scheme was responding to registration frustrations raised by students at tertiary level. Briefing members of the media today, NSFAS board chair Karen Stander outlined the scheme's oversight, saying they are inundated with applications, each one fully deserving of financial assistance. Stander says they've approached government to assist with the shortfall.
Section 14.3 of the NSFAS Act explicitly prohibits overspending beyond the allocated budget, and we had to close the NSFAS registration portal. This has resulted in students who have been unable to register.
The Democratic Alliance in Gauteng is calling for adequate resources for police, highlighting critical issues and shortages across the 144 police stations in the province. Members of the DA staged a picket outside the office of Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi earlier today, where a memorandum was handed over by the party's Gauteng leader, Solim Simanga. The memorandum details growing concerns about crime in the province, highlighting pressing issues at police stations in Gauteng. Simanga says over the past 3 years, they've conducted a comprehensive assessment of the 144 police stations in the province.
Certain police stations come 9 o'clock in the evening, they are closed down, they literally closed. That you will be told come tomorrow. Certain police stations that we have found don't even have working telephone lines. So if you don't have a cell phone number of a constable or a detective working in a particular police station, you are out of luck. You're not going to be able to then reach the police.
We move to the Eastern Cape courts, where a state witness in the Lusikisiki mass murder case has told the court that accused number 1, Mzuki Sindamase, tried recruiting him to kill another witness on his behalf. The witness, who has been identified as a neighbor to Ndamase, testified in the mass murder trial sitting in the Mthatha High Court in Lusikisiki today. He says the accused called him while in prison, where he's serving a life imprisonment for murder. According to the state, Ndamase is the mastermind behind the killing of the 18 victims in Ngobozana village in the Eastern Cape in September last year. Nhlanhla Mabaso has more.
The first person to testify in this mass murder trial today told the court that accused one Mzuki Sindamase called him while serving time in the Mthatha prison. He testified that this was back in 2021 after his brother was killed and that Ndamase was the one who told him who the alleged killers were. The witness also told the court that his deceased brother worked for Ndamase, although he did not reveal details on the kind of work he did. He told the court that Ndamase then tried recruiting him to kill a witness for him. During cross-examination, Ndamase denied having sent the witness to kill anyone. Nhlanhla Mabaso, Eyewitness News, Lusikisiki in the Eastern Cape.
And American tariffs of 50% on imports from India have officially kicked in today. President Donald Trump doubled the rates by first imposing 25% punitive tariffs on various imports from the South Asian nation and another 25% due to New Delhi's purchases of Russian oil. India, a vital strategic U.S. partner in the Indo-Pacific, has shown no signs of stopping its purchases, calling the tariffs unfair and vowing to choose the best